This is the Urban Binge Radio.
The fun part.
Exactly. Speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia Bailey, Kandi Burruss, honey, she was on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live recently, and she was kind of, you might want to go poke it. She was kind of throwing a hint at, the fact that the show is going to be really good. Basically, kind of sort of saying Cynthia and Portia leaving was a good thing. I'm just talking shit. That is what she was saying. She said she was really sad about them leaving, and she wasn't sure about it. And she's very happy with how the outcome of the show is. She's happy with how everything turned out. And she raised her eyebrows, and she said it's going to be fire. Right?
Right.
How is the dynamic different this season without Cynthia and Portia?
That's another thing. Okay, so when we got ready to start the season, I was a little nervous because I'm like, okay, we're losing two peaches that are very important to the franchise or whatever. I'm like, how's that gonna go? But when I tell you, no diss to them, this season is gonna be way better than the last few, I would say. It's a really, really good season, and I'm excited for people to watch.
Definitely. What was your reaction when Cynthia and Portia both announced that they were leaving the show?
I was disappointed. Mm-hmm. I was disappointed because I was just thinking that, that we would all, be able to rock another season together. But everybody has to do what's best for them. Portia's, moving on in her life, and she had her own show, so she was doing her thing. And then Cynthia's doing so much. She got movies coming out. She's, doing her thing. Just got off of Celebrity Big Brother. So they both are doing a lot. And so I'm happy for them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was a little disappointed at first, but I feel like everything happens for a reason, because it really allowed for this new season to totally change and bring on new players and make the show different than it's been in a while. And we needed that, really.
Yeah.
She said it's going to be fire this season. So I believe her. I don't know what she mean by that and what's going to go down, but it must be about to go down on this season. Not only that, she already revealed that she got into it really big time with someone. She didn't want to name who the person was, but she said, I think on Speak On It or something, that she had got into a huge argument and said a few things that she's not too happy about, and you guys might not be happy about. But the other person said some real foul, fucked up shit too, she said.
Gary said it, though. Gary said that she got into it with Marlo.
But they end up revealing it. Eventually, ended up revealing who it was that she got into it with, and she ended up revealing it who it was, and that was none other than the Aquarius herself, Marlo Hampton.
But when I tell you, no diss to them, this season is going to be way better than the last few, I would say.
What was more challenging, filming this or Housewives?
Oh, Housewives. The reason why I said that is because, on this show, it's really more about the people that work at the restaurant and my family than it is me. Like, I'm on it, but it's not as focused on my personal life as Real Housewives. On the Real Housewives, oh my gosh, this season, Marlo and I really bumped heads. So it was a lot happening, throughout the show, dealing with the girls. Mm-hmm. But I did love the fact that this season, everybody did try to work on having better, building actual friendships this season. And, they just really brought it this year. So I had to give it to the girls. This new season of Real Housewives is going to be great. So I'm excited because I'm going from Kandi and the Gang is about to come out. And then I'm sure Real Housewives is coming out soon after. So it's like back to back.
Right.
On TV.
Kandi's taken over. I love it. Did you give any of the people on the show, the workers in the restaurant, did you give them any advice going into shooting? Because obviously you're a pro at this. No, we really didn't give them much advice. And that's because Don Juan said that we needed to just allow them to be them and not overthink it. So we didn't try to tell anybody anything. They're their complete and authentic selves.
which makes it a better show.
Right. I'm sure you're probably sitting back at times being like, oh no, this is not going to be a good look for you.
Right. Yeah, there are. I've already been saying to myself, like, some of them are going to be mad when the film comes out.
Definitely. But was it nice for you to kind of not take a back seat, because obviously you're like in the show so much, but to let other people kind of, handle the drama a little bit?
Yes. Well, it's not even just about the drama. I just love the fact that they're able to shine, and the light is on them now. For so long, I have aunts and my mom, and I have some cousins that work there. So they're all in this show, and they've been supporting me for so long. My whole life I've had them having my back. And so it's like now they get to shine, and I really am excited about that. And I'm excited about, things that are happening for the staff. So I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. And like you said, you and Marlo kind of go at it this season. What was your reaction when you found out that she was finally getting her peach?
I was happy. That's the crazy thing. I was the main one saying that Marlo should get a peach. I kept telling everybody that. And so when she got her peach, I was excited for her. I was not expecting for me and her to bump heads. That was the last thing I was expecting.
I know you can't tell me exactly like what happened and things like that, but would you say that this may be one of the biggest conflicts that you've had over the course of your season?
Well, if you can roll back to when she first came on the show, was that season 4 or somewhere around there? She and I bumped heads then. So it was similar to that, but a little worse.
A little worse. And then,
So, of course, Marlo always has this little issue with Kandi for some reason. I don't know what the fuck her problem is.
Jealousy.
I don't know what it is about Marlo that she just can't stop getting under Kandi's, trying forcibly to get under Kandi's skin. It's like Kandi just bothers her for some reason. I'm like, why she always fucking with Kandi? On some big sister aggravated type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to aggravate her on some little sister type shit. But I know Marlo is older than Kandi. I'm pretty sure of that, right? Anyway, I can't wait till the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And like I said before, Jay will be coming to you guys with some Kandi and the gang, Kandi and the Old Lady Gang show reviews, just like I have of Portia Family Matters. So make sure you guys check out the previous episodes of Portia Family Matters reviews here on Rebel TV, and stay tuned for Kandi Burruss and the gang reviews as well. And NBC just won't leave us the fuck alone. And Real Housewives Ultimate Girl Trip. Everything is probably gonna come out slowly, but if you're a true fan, you'll go back and watch it. You'll be happy about it being out, period. Coming really soon.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Huh? Shrimp and chicken? Oh, wow. You stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Big O, at the Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search the Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e., iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.